All right, guys. Oh, man. We are live. Okay. We are live. We are about to start episode number 7. 5 and 6, we're crazy, man. Again, I kind of feel like this is dragging this. We just want to see Max, bro. Like, reunite with Lucas. Be cool. Be vibing. The previous episode, episode 6, ended up with Holly going down her own path. Max going down her own path. Robin, her girlfriend Lucas, and Max were trapped in that little laundry service. Let me turn this down. In the hospital, and Karen, bro, Karen, Mike's mother, saves the day. They had 3 demo dogs. Vecna used Will to see where Max is at. Vecna sent Will those demo dogs. So that's where we left off. I want to say really a cliffhanger just because the episode's already released. It's already out. But we're going to go ahead and start the next episode. So here we go, folks. I'm going to start the countdown. Let's give it 10 seconds. I need to pack me a little Lipsky, dude. Actually, let's pack a pouch. Let's pack a little pouch, skis. Here we go. So this episode is called The Bridge. So it looks like we're finally going to see Max here reunite. This is the shortest episode of the volume. Really? Daniel, Merry Christmas, dude. I like how every time I go live, bro, you come in with your positive attitude. I appreciate you, Adrian. This episode, let's see how long this episode, all the episodes have been over an hour. This is an hour and 6 minutes. So, yeah, still a lengthy episode. And then after this episode, we got the season finale. And I believe the season finale, which will air on New Year's Eve, which I'll be on at 8 p.m. Eastern to stream the finale. That's going to be like a 2-hour. That's going to be like a 2-hour episode. It's a freaking full-on movie, bro. But okay, folks, we're going to go ahead and start episode 7 in about 10 seconds. 10. Here, let me put this picture for this. Netflix, kudos to you guys. Stream's been good. Stream has been good so far. You guys, this is Volume 2 finale. Volume 2 finale, we're about to start. We're going to see. Hey, look who's here. Ninja, how you doing, Ninja? Ninja, you're probably busy with Christmassy stuff, but Ninja, welcome. Yo, evening, what up? Merry freaking Christmas, Vibers and Chris. I have to go watch episode 6 now. Don't want spoilers. It's okay. Well, at least Derek's going to be with her. That's true. Well, there's a lot of people in the upside. Ninja, yeah. Thank you, Ninja. I'm gonna spoil it for you right now, but well, not right now. We're gonna start this. Oh, super
Donos,
chat.
donos.
Oh, thank you, Ninja. Merry Christmas from my Caitlyn Jenners to yours. Thank you for the dono, Ninja. I appreciate you. Ninja, so you got... Alright, so you already watched episode 5. Cool. You already watched episode 5. So you're in 6. Good luck, Ninja. Good luck. W. Damn right. Ninja, I appreciate the super chat. We got this, guys. We got this. Let's start it, baby. Volume 7 finale. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're start. Let's go. We're golden. Hold on, let me... Now we're good. Yep. Perfectly timed. All right, let's go. All right, Heartbeat. Heartbeat's going. Running up the hill again by Kate. That girl's ranking up the money, dude. Kate Bush, man, her song's playing in every damn episode. It's great. It's a catchy song. I'm surprised I'm still not tired of it. Hey, everyone. It's been a long time. Derek, what's up, Derek? How you doing? Oh, shit. Max opens up her eyes. Lucas. Hello, Lucas, says Max. Karen has a crazy look in her eyes. Max is crying. Lucas is crying. Now I'm crying! No, I'm not crying. Max is saying that she can't feel much. The good thing is that she's not blind. The lights are really bright, she says. Her eyes aren't foggy, bro. Mr. C Games. Who died so far? Nobody, bro. We're in the episode before the finale and no one has died, which is good. Max is crying. Lucas is so happy. I love this sad song that they're playing. I was always there, Max. I saw you, says Max. I saw you waiting for me, playing my song. You bored of it yet? Nope. Aw, this is a nice reunion. She's laughing, they're all laughing, they're all crying. Max says it turns out that the whole time I didn't even need it. I just needed you. Just you, Lucas. Aww. Oh, right in the feels. A hug pursues. I'm so glad she's back, bro. Oh, here comes Mike. Here comes Elle. Here comes Hopper. They're in the hospital. Elle's like, you're here. You're really here. Hopper, welcome home, kid. Screw you, Wheeler, says Mike. And Mike right now has his arms around his mother, which is nice too. So what the fuck happened to Ted? Where's the dad in all this, bro? What happened to Ted Wheeler? So, Mr. Games, no one has died yet. I haven't been in the live eye for a long time, says Derek. Yes, you haven't been, bro. I hope you're doing well, man. God bless you, Derek. Being able to see is better rather than having broken bones and being blind. I agree. Oh, here we go. Max is... They're like, where's Holly? Where is she? It cuts to Holly now. Ooh, Holly is stuck in the vines, bro, or something. She sees all of her friends, even dipshit Derek with a tentacle tube in their mouths. Now she's awake, seeing the tentacle tube in her mouth, and she's trying to break out, bro. It gets crazy, says Cody. Oh, it's crazy now, bro. She's in the hive mind right now. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's her foot. I'm like, so she's escaping from Vecna's little contraption here. Holly Wheeler has a big role in this season. Holly's in the Matrix. Oh, and she just puked out the evil demonic spirit. That cloud, smoke, darkness. What is this place? Is she still in Vecna's? Well, apparently, yeah. Uh-oh. Holly hears footsteps and it's motherfucking Vecna, dude. Suspended, levitated. Just like in season 4. He's just in his own little fucking world and shit. And now she's in his world. This is a completely different place, bro. This isn't Henry's mind. She's in this other world, dude. What in the hell is this place? Oh, shit. He's coming down from suspension. Like a fucking acrobat. Oh, shit. Run, Holly. Run. He's got those, like... Oh, God. Jonathan and Nancy still in this room. This concrete room now. Dude, he's like 110 pounds soaking wet. You're not going to break through that door, bro. Climb up. Climb up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Derek. You'll find something better, bro. There's always something better. I hope you're okay, bro. Merry Christmas, Derek, by the way. Only soldiers died, no major deaths. All no deaths. Yep. No main character has died, just military soldiers. And here comes the boom, boom, boom. It's going to be Steve and Dustin. Watch. Yep. It's Steve. Sorry we're late. All right, baby. Let's get the gang back together, bro. Everyone's alive and well right now, bro. Oh, Dustin hugs Nancy. I can really only run a block. If that after that, I'm failing like in the movies. Cody, we're in the same spot. Right on, brother. Yeah, guys, I'm 7 and 25 seconds. 7 minutes 25 seconds into the episode. Holy shit. I looked you up for the first time in 10 years. And you're live? That's what's up. All the best. All the best, dude. What's up, Joe Hamilton? Welcome to the live vibe, brother. We are on the volume 2 finale of Stranger Things. 7 minutes and 50 seconds in. Holly isn't on the other side of the wall, guys. That's what Dustin's explaining to the dudes. Dustin's like, I don't know. Wherever she is not the upside down. Poor little Holly. She's running for her life, bro. She's in this like weird ass Grand Canyon looking thing. Place. It's a rip between space-time, bro. I don't know where this place is. There's Vecna now, bro. Vecna sees Holly. I don't know where she's trying to escape to. Oh, don't go down there. See, to go down there, you're fucked with Vecna, bro. You got this, Holly. In season 4, it spliced Hawkins in 4. Alright, Holly's going in. Oh, shit, and she's escaping. Oh, this is like the whole, like, the last season when they went down to Eddie's trailer. You go down, but you're up. Now she's free falling. But she's like traveling between. She's definitely getting down in a wormhole. Poor little Holly. Ooh. They hear Holly. Now it looks like she's in the upside down. She is free falling straight onto Hawkins' lab. And cue the intro. Damn. She was skydiving, bro. She's getting some air, bro. I think this is going to be a good one, folks. So what, the season finale is going to be next week, right? Next Wednesday? Or next Thursday, I think. It's better than where she was, says JJ. Yeah, dude. Totally. Oh, fuck, dude. I don't know, bro. You're free falling in the upside down. I don't know. Dang. This is the second last time I'm going to hear the song. For the first time. Oh, I never skip the intro, bro. Never skip the intro, Cody. That song just hit. It slaps, bro. I got these Skull Candy Crushers on with the bass up high, bro. It's just vibe, bro. All right. We got balloons here. Oh my God, it's Mr. Clark, huh? Yep. Erica, finally on screen. Here's Murray. Voyager Gamma is a code name. They're trying to do some telemetry shit to get a hold of Dustin, I believe. Oh, he just cut the line with the balloons. There goes the signal. Who was the new character in Volume 2? In Volume 2, nobody. Alright, they're getting some sort of signal. Mr. Clark is a science nerd. We cut back into Hopper's cabin. We got Will. Oh. He's hearing Vecna's voice again. You're going to be my spy one last time. What if Will... I don't know, bro. I gotta... If someone's going to die, they're going to leave it for the finale, bro. They can't. They can't leave people on Christmas, bro, all heartbroken. Will, don't doubt yourself, bro. So that's what it was. Will was building the whole tunnel system. He was like... He's been the spy the whole time. He built it. He infected Hawkins with the Upside Down. So he used Will to basically do all the dirty work, bro. Even though she's not his biological mother, she's such a great mother. Are you saying Joyce is not Will's biological mother? What do you mean, Cody? All right, here comes the military. You done fucked this shit up, bro. You got to go back in the Upside Down. So it looks like the crew's going to go back to the Upside Down to rescue Holly. It's just my reaction, brother. I'm sorry, Sabo. We're just watching it live with other people who are watching at the same time stamp I am. Turkey. It's frozen for you? What's frozen for you? All right, military's in the house, bro. Military is in the house. They're escaping with Max right now. Freaking... Oh, Karen goes down. Karen needs to stay. Stay in the hospital, Karen. That's true. Karen, you just gotta chill. There we go. Will's showing up leadership qualities here, man. Relaxing her mother. All right, the crew, bro. The crew's at Hawkins Lab, bro. They're in Hawkins Lab now. Naval, don't ruin it for me, Naval. How come he's... They got Dustin. They got a signal. Anyone there? They got Dustin on the radio, bro. They got a signal. Mr. Clark came in clutch. Dustin's saying that they found Holly. How did they catch her, bro? All right. They got the whole fuck... Dude, they're pushing Max in a freaking wheelchair. What is she gonna do? Hopper's like John Rambo, dude. So the military has control over the cameras in Hawkins Lab on the right side up. And Elle just smashed the cameras. And Clark, Professor Clark or whatever, the science teacher, this is the first time he's seeing someone with like kinetic powers, superpowers. And he's like, what the fuck's going on, bro? He's just barely getting fucking thrown into this world. Elle just freaking lifts up one of these metal sheets that has covered in Hawkins to reveal the Upside Down. They're going in. I like how they incorporated Hawkins Lab in this final season. It's kind of like a whole tie-up, you know? From the first season. And now Holly. Robin's girlfriend's down there with the squad. Lucas and Max are up top. They found Dustin. They got Dustin, Jonathan, Nancy, but no Holly. They got Steve. Steve's down there. Holly's free falling. Little time jump. Time rewind. Obviously, Holly's not with the crew, so we don't even know what the hell happened to Holly. Oh, Holly's just floating in midair right now, bro. No more free falling. Screaming that. Oh, she gets sucked up. She gets pulled right back up, bro. It was him. It was Vecna. Is she alive? I think so. If she wasn't, then the story would end. Holly is being dragged behind Vecna. She's like levitating, bro. Vecna's walking and she's just behind him, floating, following him. This is kind of giving me some Empire Strike Back vibes. Now she's back. She's back, tied up, attached with all the other kids. She's got the umbilical cord in her mouth again. Vecna's got her, bro. Don't worry, Holly, it'll all be over soon, says Vecna. It would all be over. She's back in her trance, bro. Dude, that dude's messed up. Linda Hamilton is talking to a soldier that's all badly burned and shit, talking, what the hell just happened? He was explaining those demo dogs. Who is the real hero in Volume 2? Well, we're only 24 minutes into this last finale episode for Volume 2. So far, I don't know, man. There's not really a one person. I mean, Will stepped up big time. Karen saved Max, Lucas, and Robin. That lieutenant's back. Linda Hamilton's giving it to him. He's like, how are we supposed to know what we're fighting? Linda Hamilton's like, dude, we're not fighting. This isn't a war. We're trying to find L, right? Football World Central. Not me. I like it, JJ, but he looks pretty evil now, bro. Will seeing Max for the first time. You're a sorcerer, Will. Own that shit, bro. A little heart to heart between Will and Max. They're all back at the Squawk radio station. It's cool to see everyone together. If that makes any sense. The whole squad's together. Besides, obviously, Holly. Holly's still missing. That's the mission. Find Holly, get Vecna, understand what the fuck's going on, bro. Volume 2, is it more thrilling? Yeah, it's somewhat. It is. It is. We're having some. Like, we got Max back, bro. We got Max back, so that's good. Football World Central. Low-key don't like the season at all, bro. I like it, dude. I'm enjoying it. It sucks that you didn't. You're not enjoying it, bro. Some of the storylines, like the Steve and Nancy thing, and the bickering between Dustin and Steve, I don't like, but the theories are wrong. There's a lot of, like, people didn't. Here we go. We got Dustin explaining this wormhole. They're getting very science thing. Wormhole. Max is back to normal universe. Going back to D&D. This is awesome. Yeah, I want to know about the Mind Flayer. So Erica. So Vecna's been hiding in this wormhole, this other dimension. The reason why he's taking all the kids, because their minds are weaker. They're going to use the kids. The kids amplify Vecna's abilities. They're there to build another world or join the worlds together. Football's a different vibe. Yeah, each season has its own vibe though, dude. Each season has its own vibe. The first one was just like dark, and the first season is the best season. But each season has its own theme, its own darkness, its own unique spin. Will and 11 can destroy entire kingdom of Vecna. Well, we'll see. But where's Callie in all this? Is Callie's done? They need a plan. They know what they need to do now. So this episode's going to probably be a build-up for the finale, dude. But we'll see. Henry, now we got Holly back in Henry's mind, in Henry's home. Henry's laying her down. Who do you think has the coolest powers of season 5? The fact that Will can look through Vecna and get attached to the hive mind and control him, I think that's pretty cool. Callie's powers to do visions and shit. And 11 is just a Jedi. Henry's telling the other kids, we need her tonight or everything else fails. Oh, Derek. Derek's not buying this bullshit. Derek. The black thing has one, says Henry. I think he's talking about the Mind Flayer. I think the Mind Flayer is controlling Vecna. Oh, these kids sound like they're in a cult, bro. Henry's like, what the fuck's going on, dude? I just want to go home. Back to the security base. They found the hole, the entrance where everyone went through to find Holly. I think that lieutenant guy is going to end up doing something good. He's already feeling the Linda Hamilton's like there's something wrong with this chick, dude. He's going in. That sounds like a shitty plant hopper. They want go to the military base in the Upside Down. Get the chopper that's in the Upside Down and fly up the wormhole. You can't just fly into a wormhole, bro. Last day of a Stranger Things. It's our emotion since 2016. Magic Bean, says Steve. All right, what's Steve gonna say? George Max is up. What beanstalk are you talking about, Steve? The plan is to wait to Vecna to combine both worlds. They're calling the wormhole the Abyss. So they need to get El closer to this wormhole to be able to get into Vecna's mind. And if they go in the Upside Down, apparently it's the bridge is closer. So this is basically, it's not only to rescue Holly, it's to rescue all the kids. Okay. On the way out of the rescue mission, they want to explode the matter that's holding these two worlds together. Therefore, detaching everything, killing Vecna, the Mind Flayer, blah, 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 blah. Steve is king. Oh, he brought up that idea. Hopper doesn't want to come back. Here we go. She has powers, bro. She can make illusions. She can project things that aren't there. Bodies, figures, things. You have all these kids trying to convince Holly that Max is bad and blah, blah, blah. They need Max to be in the right mind to go with the plan. Dipshit Derek, do something, bro. Holly's crying. Dipshit Derek knows what's up, right, Derek? Derek doesn't want to side with Holly. He does not want to side. Vecna's got into Derek. Vecna showed Derek his parents and her sister all dead. If you don't go with this plan, your family's dead. So she's trying to convince all the kids, hey, Henry's bad. But Derek's like, oh, they're right. You should. Yeah. It is what it is. Watch me go. What's up, dude? Watch me go. Dude, I appreciate you, dude. Hell yes. Watch me go. Merry Christmas, brother. He just gifted 5 Chris Tips 1 memberships, dude. Hell yes, watch me go. I appreciate you, brother. Hope you're having a great Christmas, dude. Holy shit! Holly going apeshit crazy, beating on them kids. Oh, they just shoved her. They just called Holly a bitch. She's trying to escape, bro. She's fighting these kids like it's children of the freaking corn. Dipshit Derek, do something. Oh, never mind. Henry's choking Holly, or someone's choking Holly. Oh no. Her medallion. And as she goes tumbling down the stairs, cuts to black. Watch me go. Thank you for gifting those 5 memberships, brother. Who got him? Who got him? Corn. Brock Terry got it. Stoned Soul received a gift membership. And L just flipped over that freaking little semi. Avo 6026 got one. And Shadow 49681. Watch me go. You're a Santa today, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. I'm going to add their names to the list, dude. To the club list. This is our Live Vibe Club membership list we got going on. I got some members on Patreon, but we got about 15, 16 club members here on the Live Vibe. I appreciate you, man. Cody, how am I not a member? It's a channel membership, dude. It's $5 a month, dude. You get access to members only emojis, members only videos, and it helps support the Live Vibe. Helps support the channel, man. Vecna needs all of them together. If anyone leaves, then it's off. Yeah, power in numbers, bro. Lord of the Flies. Yeah, Lord of the Flies, dude. Hopper cannot lose L. Bro, I think 11's gonna have to sacrifice herself, dude. I don't know. One last crawl is what they're saying, Joyce and Hopper, bro. This is it, bro. This is for all the marbles. It's do or die for the team. And the team's all together, which is cool, man. So they're talking about... This plan's a little bit iffy. Again, combined worlds as they're getting closer. They find some connection as the worlds are colliding. Callie and Elle get into Vecna's mind to find the kids, and then on the way out, they got to blow up this connecting wormhole that's bringing these worlds together. Will and Max are having a conversation. How did you survive in Henry's memories? Talking about how this cave is terrified, or Henry was terrified of this cave. He's saying Henry's still human. There's something there. Something else is going to have to. Yeah. We're going to find out. Operation Beanstalk is what they're calling this plan. Making a bomb. The Butthole Surfers. I remember them. It's a montage, bro. They're all gearing up, bro. They're all... Are you kidding me, Lucas? You're building a slingshot, bro? Come on. Now we got a Steve and Nancy scene. Duck Hunt reference. Vecna is beautiful, says Bad Badoosh. Alright, yeah, I think Nancy and Steve are going to be together here. Oh, man. We got Dustin in a ghillie suit with some spears. This is some Lord of the Flies shit, dude. George. Yo, I just finished it. It's amazing. Don't ruin it, George. We got about 20 minutes left of this episode. Watch we go, man. I appreciate the memberships, bro. If you're still here vibing with us, dude. Here we go. Finally, Steve. He's apologizing to Dustin. Apologizing for being rude to him about Eddie. And he got mad. Steve got mad because Dustin was different after everything happened. And he missed him. He missed his best friend. Yeah, I miss my best friend too, says Dustin. We're back, baby! We're back! Dustin, he's all you have right now, bro. Cherish that. They were both being douches, bro. I'm glad they're back. Steve and Nancy reunion. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna be together. You die, I die, says Steve. No, that ain't gonna happen, bro. Steve ain't dying. Dustin ain't gonna die, bro. That shit ain't gonna happen, bro. Don't be putting that shit out there. I don't want that bad juju. No one's gonna die, bro. Gates opening, folks. They're going in. The gate signal is secure. Bro, this is just going to be a setup, bro. There better be, I hope something crazy happens in the end here. Murray's trying to start this freaking semi. Murray's hilarious, dude. We got Elle and Callie meditating. Callie's in Eleven's mind. She's in her world. Callie's gonna help Elle navigate through this shit. They're talking about what's happening after. We'll destroy the wormhole. We'll destroy the hospital. It's a cycle. You can never stop it, basically. Again, they need Elle's blood to start recreating more L's and more 8s. She said the doctor replaced Papa. If you kill the girl, then she's going to get replaced. Uh-oh. Shit, she's saying when the bridge collapses, the only way is when they blow that shit up is that if them two stay behind. It's the only way everything stops. So basically, they're going to have to sacrifice themselves. If not, they're going to go after Will. They're going to kill all of Eleven's friends, just like they killed all of Callie's friends when they captured Callie. So she just straight up said, hey, we're going to have to leave them behind. So signs are pointing to Eleven's going to have to sacrifice herself. But we all know they lead you down a path, but it's always something else. You know what I mean? I'm tired of Callie. Yeah, she's just being a bearer of bad news. Sorry, Jenna. I cannot show the episode, Jenna. I'm in the finale, though. We're 49 minutes in. Finale for Volume 2. Yeah, it's nice seeing Badoosh. It's nice seeing Steve and Nancy together again. Will's having another heart-to-heart with his mama. With his mama. That's how he killed the demos, by focusing on happy things. Vecna has showed Will things. The most awful things, is what he's saying. Joyce has a lot smaller role this season. What Vecna showed Will did not come from Vecna. It came from Will. It came from him, he says. He sees his thoughts. He sees Will's memories. His secrets. What, that he's gay? But Max told me that, you know. I think you need to know the truth. Will walks in. Bro, is this really? They're making this scene a coming out scene, bro? Uh-oh, here he goes. Yeah, he's coming out. Just rip the fucking band-aid already, bro. This has been dragged on for so long. I like the peen, bro. Just say it. Well, again, back in the 80s, it's hard to come out, but The whole crew's there, bro. It's a coming out party. Everyone's gonna be like, we know, dude. You are you, bro. You just like dick, dude. It's no big deal. Byler is canon. I don't care if you call me delusional. Byler is real. What's Byler, bro? Explain to me, bro. I'm old. I don't like girls, Will says. Joyce is... Jonathan, his brother's like, finally, dude. Robin's like, Robin gets it. I mean, I do, just not like you guys do, he says. He's saying, I have a crush on someone that I know he's not like me. So Will's been holding back, it looks like. Byler is Mike and Will. Mike knows. But Mike's not gay, bro. Nobody cares, Will. They love you regardless, bro. You're good. So the screenshot you guys see up here is what's happening right now. This is the scene that we're watching right now. They're all hugging Will, comforting him. You can tell it weighed a lot on Will. And maybe Vecna played with that. Maybe he, Seekers or whatever. Maybe he unlocks another whatever. He's not afraid anymore. He's not afraid to be who he is anymore. So I think that's going to help in the story. You know what I mean? Again, he attacks the weak. He attacks the people who are always afraid. Now that he lets people know, he's like, all right, he probably feels great. He probably feels free. Good for him. Yeah, it's not like the ending of episode 4, but at least this is out of the way, they dragged this storyline a while. He's not afraid anymore, see? There it is. 56 minutes in. No, we're not over yet. We're not over yet. If Jonathan doesn't look like Schmeagol or Daryl Dixon's kid, I don't know who does. Dude, Jonathan looks like... Who does he look like? He has a very distinct look. But Abush, is there any suspense? No, negative. No suspense. No suspense at all. Not yet. 56 minutes in. We got a delivery coming. Murray's coming in, bro. Murray's about to break into some bitch, dude. Showtime, Snookums. They just unlocked the security gate. Here comes Murray. Oh, this is great. I like Murray, dude. There we go, Hopper. Finally. We're getting somewhere. Shoot up. Shooting down the guards, bro. You'll break it into this bitch. Dr. Clark, Professor Clark, Teacher Clark, whatever. That dude's doing work, bro. He's unlocking everything. Oh, shit, Linda Hamilton. Get out of here, Linda. What are you going to do? Oh, no, my boy Murray better not get the bullet, bro. Hey! Oh, shit. There's Nancy. She's got an AR this time, no shotty. She's basically Linda Hamilton in Terminator. Here comes the boys, bro. This is it. Oh, I think Murray's shot, bro. Run her over, dude. They're going in. Oh. Okay. Surprised Linda Hamilton didn't shoot. The whole squad's in there, bro. They got in. They got in. This is an all-team effort, bro. Elle needs to tell Mike, I ain't coming back, bro. I gotta stay, bro. I gotta stay. You got Will now, bro. You got Will now. You a little gay. You a little gay, dude. Callie and Elle are just giving this look like they know what we gotta. We know what we gotta do. I hope Elle doesn't. I don't know. You guys think Elle's gonna die? Who's gonna sacrifice himself? There it is, folks. That is it. Oh, match striking. Never mind. We got something. I thought it was over. Someone's lighting up a lit candle. What do you guys think is going to happen, bro? We got a little candlelit supper going on. Nate, what are you dipping these days? Cougar Wintergreen, my brother. Cougar Wintergreen, dude. When is episode 8 coming out? New Year's Eve. Uno Dylan. Okay, we got all the kids, bro. There's some cult shit. Oh, Derek. Henry is like lighting up candles. He's in his home. They're surrounded like it's the big supper table, and it looks like some cult action is about to happen. It's creepy. Henry just says, it's time. What is wrong with Holly? She's sitting at the end of the table, bleeding from her forehead, looks dazed. They begin. Henry closes his eyes, all joining hands. Oh, shit! They all just looked up, went wide-eyed. It was like a Beetlejuice scene. Clock is ticking. Oh, shit. There it is. How you gonna leave it like that, dude? How you gonna leave it like that? So we know what the deal is. We know the Home Alone plan. Combining worlds as they get close, they're gonna fucking... there's just so much to unravel here. There's just so much to unravel. I get it. I get it. Let me, I like how the P. Diddy documentary pops up after that episode. What the hell, bro? I think they died. You think all the kids died right there? With the clock being the way it is? You think... I don't know. Henry needs those vessels, bro, to build this new world, to combine these two worlds together. Let's pause this right here. Throw Callie off the truck, give her back to Linda. She's freaking useless, bro. I don't know. Maybe in the last second, like, I don't know, 11 just does that to Callie and she stays behind. I don't know. But apparently... The Duffer Brothers said at the ending, the original ending they've had since the beginning of the show, is the same ending that they have. It hasn't been changed. So it should be interesting. Derek, it's on you, bro. Oh no, not Derek, dude. No, not Derek. I think they died. We have to wait 6 days now. I know, it's okay, bro. It's okay. Yes, but they will probably have to save Holly and the rest of the kids die. Oh, man. I don't want to see no kids die, bro. Why does somebody have to die to make a show like impactful or a good story? Dude, you don't want this to be like a Dexter ending. Well, they revived Dexter like twice. You don't want this to be like a Game of Thrones where like you have this beautiful show, bro, and the last season or the last episode like really ruins the show. That you're just like, F it. You know what I mean? A lot of people got that from Game of Thrones. A lot of people kind of got that from The Walking Dead, the original Dexter before the spin-offs. But I don't know, man. I think it's time. I mean, the Duffer Brothers, they've took away some major characters from Stranger Things. Bob, Smirnoff, fucking Eddie Munson. Like every season, like they like take away this like major character that like has us all throated, right? But I don't know. I'm glad that Nancy, Jonathan, I think, yeah, the way they interacted, I think it's going to be Nancy's going to end up with Steve, but I don't know. If they said they had the original ending, right? Steve wasn't supposed to survive after season 1 or 2. They kept Steve around because he was like, you know, good for ratings or whatever, right? People like Steve. I don't think Steve's going to go. It might just be L, bro. It might be 11. I hope it's not Hopper, bro. Hopper deserves if there's one person I don't want them to die, it's Hopper. He's my favorite character. He has a very small role. A lot of these, you know, Joyce has a smaller role this season. A lot of 11 has a small role. I think a smaller role this season. Because they're introducing, obviously, Holly's the main, she's the Will of season 1, right? But, Goblin Vid says 11 dies. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked, bro. I wouldn't be shocked. But fucking, like, the worst hated episode is season 2, episode 2 already, with Callie in it, bro. And the Duffer Brothers are bringing her back, and now you got her and planning these things like, hey, you gotta stay behind. If you want your friends to live, you gotta stay behind. It's like, dude, she's not gonna be a fan favorite. Let's just put it that way. This was quite the ride. Oh my God, DJ ZX. It has been, bro. It's been weird, bro. We got one more episode. That's it. Got last episode disaster. I think it's gonna be, dude. It's gonna be a 2-hour episode, bro. It's gonna be full on longer than a regular film. It's gonna be good, folks. I'll be here Christmas Eve streaming the finale if you want to tag along. I'm also doing, I still have not seen the second episode of Fallout season 2. I'm going to be doing that on Sunday evening. But yeah, Hopper tried. Yeah, exactly, JJ. It's been played out, bro. Like, no, Hopper ain't going to die. But I think it's going to be devastating. We saw what happened to 11 when Hopper died. We saw her go through turmoil, right? And Hopper lost his daughter, bro. His real daughter. Like, that's still a traumatic thing. And just like the scene in this last episode we just watched, he was like, I cannot lose 11. And that would be a big shock, I think. Seeing his reaction as 11 doesn't, you know, come back and, I don't know, bro. I don't know. This is wild. What's up, Cody? Merry Christmas, dude, to you and your family. I hope you're having a great night, Cody. It might be Dustin. They've been giving too many farewell speeches. Don't say that, bro. No, they can't, bro. He's too much of a lovable character, bro. I don't think any of the main kids are going to die, bro. I hope it's not Murray either, bro. Murray, for all we know, is shot in the chest, dude. Let it be Mr. Wheeler. Bro, they've done that dude so dirty, bro. They got Karen fucking reviving, saving Lucas, Max, and Robin and her little girly friend. from the Demo Dogs. Where the fuck is Ted Wheeler, bro? That dude got his fucking 3-iron like Ben Hogan, bro. Went to town. He actually stood up and fought, but no word on Ted, bro. I think that might be like the last clip of the season. Ted like wakes up like, where is everyone? Fucking. Why did Sarah Connor? Why get Sarah Connor and don't use her? One shot in the chapter when she turns on the lieutenant, and that's all, folks. Yeah, I don't know. She's just basically playing Papa, right? Callie explained it, man. They're reusing my blood, put it in these pregnant people, but these pregnant people, they're not accepting my blood, bro. They're not producing more me's, more you's. But guess what, Elle? Your blood is still good. Your blood is good. That's why they're hunting you down. They want to continue this operation. And that's the whole theme of this. They're looking for Elle. Two worlds are colliding. Vecna has his 12 kids to build this new world. There's a lot of little like side things. There's a lot to break down, because you're not only breaking down the themes of the show, then you're like, all right, the character development, the arcs. You know what I mean? 6 episodes out of the 8 episodes. We got Dustin pissed off with Mike. We got Jonathan and Steve playing who's got the bigger cock. And that kind of drug out a bit, but it is what it is. I think they're going to have to fit a lot in 2 hours, bro. I think the main battle, I think the main beef of the show would probably be, I think the main storyline out of those 2 hours and 5 minutes, however long that is, will probably get an hour and 40 minutes of heaviness. But then we're definitely going to have a lot of downtime to explain, you know, people's not people's reactions, but the character development and how they're going to end it or whatever. You know what I mean? How they end up. But 2 hours should be long enough. What's up, Hemlin? Hema Malin Seabright. Delightful Derek gets powers and one-shots Vecna. Woo! I love that, bro. I love that. I like that. Derek saves the day, bro. Woo! Oh, shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit that again. Derek was awesome, dude. He had a few good lines in episode 5, I think it was. But yeah, Derek's screwed, bro. Vecna showed Derek, you know, his family all, you know, what's gonna happen if you don't cooperate type shit. But dude, that last scene, bro, where all the kids are on the table and they all get wide-eyed and just you hear the clock and they all just put their heads back. Dude, how crazy would that be if they just all like levitated? Like what was her name? What was her name? They got all the chick, bro, the cheerleader, they got all twisted. Who is your favorite in Volume 2? Well, I mean, I just like Hopper's character, bro. I like that brute, just dude vibe, Rambo. You know, they made the big ordeal at the end of the season about Will coming out, right? Where's Will's reaction, bro? Will didn't react to anything. Why didn't Will have a conversation with Mike? Mike didn't react, basically. Mike was looking at him. I mean, you know, they all gave that big hug, and then boom, they're fucking already in the Upside Down, bro. Like, where's that tie-in, bro? Like, that needs to, are they gonna save it to the end? Like, hey, bro, I know you love me, bro. Like, I don't know. They dragged this for so long, but to leave that closed-ended where Mike didn't like have that time with Will, and maybe they're gonna save that for the end. You know, maybe 11 does. You know, maybe 11 does stay behind and has to die, and Will plays Mr. Still Your Girl type of shit. Slides into Mike's DMs. Hey, so 11's gone, bro. So what's up? I don't know, bro. These are just theories, dude. It's wild. To each their own, Pigskin Road. I don't really think we need an arc of Will. And the reason I say that is that I feel like it takes away from what the whole buildup was. We got the arc. The arc closed, bro. Will's story was, dude, Will's Will built it all, bro. Will built that whole. Will was Vecna's first, and he built all those underground tunnels, and he built that shit, dude. And the fact that he was able to use Will, because Will's a little bitch, dude. Again, Vecna prides on fear. And yeah, Will was able to control some things, but you know, he was always hiding. He wasn't being himself, right? There is some story and some messages, spiritual meanings behind, I think, Will's character. And for him, not coming out, he was hiding a part of himself. He was afraid of what Mike might think, afraid of what his friends might think. That's why after his speech, he was like, I'm ready to go, bro. He untucked his Caitlyn Jenners and he's ready to rock. So maybe that blockage out there, he's no longer afraid. Maybe that would, for me, it's just like, bro, you like dudes, get up. But again, the show is taking place in the 80s where it wasn't as, you know, welcoming and stuff like that. So it's kind of doing, you know, bro, back in the 80s, bro, 90s, maybe early 2000s, out of 100 friends, one of them was gay. In the year 2025, out of 100 friends, like fucking 50% of them are gay. Maybe not that much, but it's a little different now, bro. You could call it mind control, whatever, fucking whatever this shit generation is doing. But yeah, I think that Will coming out finally releases that shit, and maybe he's gonna play a bigger role, right? You got Elle and you got Kali apparently gonna go into try to find Vecna's mind, but Will still has a big part. Will has a big part in this, man. I heard Tupac comes at the end and says Diddy needs more wine. Cody. No, Cody. I don't think 11 might do that. Well, she probably considering. Well, I hope not, bro. I hope not, man. Mike and 11 has been through enough. I don't want any character. Why? I keep saying this after every episode. Why does someone have to die to make it impactful thing? Why does someone have to die, bro? Why? W Punch Drunk. That was so underwhelming. It was underwhelming because episode 4 was so overwhelming. That was like a whole shit moment. This one was these 3 episodes were to fill in some holes, right? Get Max back, get the crew back, get the major battle plan, and attack in the season finale. And this was just the whole setup, bro. There were some good action scenes with demo dogs, but the thing is, bros, we don't have to wait 3 weeks anymore. It's going to be up next week, so we'll find some closure. I'm sure the theories are going to be going crazy for the next week, but yeah. Yeah, Volume 1 was fire, Volume 2 was, yeah, it's a setup, bro. Humane 8 has been acting a little sus. I don't trust her, right? A little sus, right? Maybe she's the spy, bro. Maybe she's the spy. I don't know. 8's been acting a little sus, dude. Merry Christmas, Brian Conroy. I appreciate you, dude. And the live vibe. Merry Christmas, Brian. I hope you had a great... I hope everyone in chat had a beautiful Christmas. You guys, thank you for hanging out. This is episode 7, folks. This was a good episode. This was, if you guys have any questions or theories, go ahead and add them out before I close this out. Q's Careless Whispers, George Michael. Just finished. Holy shit, Wicked. What'd you think, brother? What'd you think, Wicked? Yeah, it's setting up for something good, dude. It's setting up for something good. Yeah, I do agree that in the 80s, that wasn't as well thought of or accepted. But I think that them adding that in there takes away from the buildup of all the seasons. Absolutely. Yeah, I think it was just like, oh, this big reveal. And it's just like, bro, everyone knows, bro. Like, we're really gonna steal the Volume 2 finale for Will's big reveal. Yeah, it takes away from the story. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Awesome, JJ. I hope you're subscribed, brother. I hope you're here next week for the finale, dude. You vibed all 3 episodes tonight. You vibed, JJ. I appreciate you, man. Do you think they would basically tell us exactly how Elle will die with so much time left, though? Axtro 688. Oh well, this isn't the season finale. This is the series finale. I think they'd be stupid to leave things for. I hope this is one thing I hope that doesn't happen. They don't leave things up into interpretation. For example, Hopper dying in season 3, right? The big explosion. They didn't really leave us hanging because the end credits show, oh, the American in the jail. That was kind of given it was Hopper. But I don't want none of that bullshit, bro. Close it out well. If there's anything open, the Duffer Brothers should explore out that they want to do different stories among the universe, whether it's animated or another show. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, we're going to have to tie in that's the thing, the Mind Flayer, bro. Max found pay with Henry, and yeah, dude, I think the Mind Flayer is controlling Vecna, bro. And how they gonna, again, 2 hours isn't that long of a time, dude. I sure as shit don't trust Callie. Yeah, you ain't the first one to say that. I think Max is gonna play a bigger role than any of us think. And I genuinely believe Elle is a goner. Likewise. Yeah, I don't trust Callie. She's not an interesting character, but Max playing a bigger role. She said that she was going to help Elle navigate through Vecna's mind. Maybe not physically. She's in a wheelchair, bro. She's been in a coma for, a year and a half. Shane didn't like Callie this season, not gonna lie. Yeah, she was just a background character, bro. The big reveal was like, oh, I thought when they revealed her, they were using her to hold up that wall, right? But it ended up being that she was there. She was captured. They killed all her friends, and they wanted her blood to pump out more 11. So she was just a science experiment, bro. She was being used. But there's something she's not saying. It's a little sus, dude. Why does 11 have to stay around? Why is it that if they just destroy this wormhole, the other worlds, and Vecna, that this military or some other Brenner is just going to continue pumping out these freaking kinetically gifted children? As we would probably get the rest of the scene in the cave with Henry as a kid. We will. We still don't know why Henry's afraid of that spot. What trauma he's hiding. And they really emphasize is that Henry Vecna is human. So something big is going to come to a play with that. And I think from the beginning that maybe Henry is trapped into Vecna's brain, even though Henry is Vecna. What if Henry is like in this other world, this other thing where he's trying to escape? What if those fucking kids are the answer for Henry to escape? What if Henry has been trapped? Well, Elle gave him the boot, right? But I don't know, bro. I think there might be some good in Henry, dude. And they're telling him that Henry is, Max said, even though he's a sociopath or whatever, he's still human. So maybe there's something there to play. Bro, is it just me or do the kids just piss me off this season? Which kids? Vecna's kids? They're kids, bro. They're kids. Though I do think absolutely perfect way to end the story and her death. Will she serve a purpose though? Would that be her arc? Her story arc? I mean, they have showed a lot of Mike and, Elle saying, oh, we're going to escape to a waterfall. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Maybe. Yeah, dude, it's wild, man. There's just so much shit, dude. There's still unanswered stuff. I'm glad we found the reason why Callie was down there. I do like the fact that they're all together now, bro. It's one last hurrah. One last hurrah. The plan, the explanation of the plan could have been explained a little bit more. It looks too simplified. But Steve and Nancy, that's the thing, dude. People are like, someone's gonna have to die, bro. Someone's gonna have. Why? Who would have a more meaningful death than Elle? First off, Will. Damn, are they gonna? Will's the first. I don't know, dude. They're good writers, though. I do think that they're not gonna fuck it up, and I do think we're all gonna be happy with the ending. Today was a little like, episode 4 ended so fucking high up there, bro. But I just think with this ending or whatever, I thought these 3 episodes were great. I loved it. I can't, bro. Watching these episodes, like I watched the first 4 like probably 4 or 5 times already. And I got new shit after every episode. It's hard to do a watch party and pick up on every word, every little detail, every little Easter egg. But I'm going to rewatch them all tonight, right now. Right when I get off of this shit. We only see Lucas and Max involved in them, and for the most part, and Mike, and I keep forgetting about Mike until he pops up out of nowhere. Mike's played a big role here, bro. His arc is good, bro. He's more of a protector now, I think. But what if Mike has a bigger role, dude? There's been theories going on that Vecna's controlling Mike, bro. Who knows? Take it easy, Cody. Merry Christmas, dude. Someone has to do the dick hollering on Henry. I think Vecna just wants a friend. Maybe Delightful Derek will save Vecna. Maybe, bro. Saskatchewan. Didn't in Shock Jock, Vecna, while showing his powers to Will, gave a glimpse of a giant beating heart. It seems like the Mind Flayer or some other creature. The Mind Flayer is the one that's pulling the strings, dude. The Mind Flayer is the one that's pulling the strings. And I was hoping to get something about that story. But again, I think the Mind Flayer is controlling Vecna. That's going to be the big boss, bro. I think Vecna is fucking sitting at the kiddie table, bro. I just saw the movie where someone said that this is, I'm going to the Caribbean vacation. Of course they died. Jesus Christ. There's so many unanswered questions, dude. What do you guys think, man? What are you guys' thoughts on these episodes? You guys are vibing with it? Do you guys think? Like I was told, there was a rumor going around that we were going to see what happened to Barb. If there was a character that would make a past return, like where the fuck is Barbara, bro? I would love to see Eddie Munson. I would love to see something, at least a flashback scene or something. But if they were going to save something, it might be, fuck, dude, what? No, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I'd rather see Sean Astin, bro. Give me Bob back. Where the Vecna is born. Who is his parents? What do you mean, where the Vecna is born? Vecna killed his parents. Henry killed his parents. I like how Will confessed his true gender. So brave of him. He didn't confirm his gender, bro. He confirmed his sex orientation, who he was attracted to. It's brave if it's back in the 80s, bro. But yes, I am one of those people that be like, dude, you dragged this shit for way too long, bro. That was unnecessary. That was unnecessary. I thought the ending of season 7 would have been more of a cliffhanger. No, it was an alley-oop, bro. It was a setup for the finale. I think they already entered the Upside Down, bro. I think episode 8 is just gonna start with action, crazy of action, because they got to wrap up a whole series in 2 hours, dude. I don't think they're gonna drag anything along. Don't miss Billy, bro. I miss Billy, bro. Billy was an awesome character. Awesome character, bro. Whatever that actor was, I think he played a good dick. Bring back Alexi, for God's sake. I know, dude. Alexi was just a pure heart, bro. Just wanted this fucking... Was cherry Slurpee. Bro, I think Vecna's in your house. Turn off the lights, dude. Don't creep out. And don't be scared, bro. You'll be alright. Again, Vecna preys on the weak, bro. He preys on the people who are fearful. Believe in God, bro. God says don't Don't be afraid, bro. Don't be afraid. JJ, but see how normal Henry was compared to when he was in the house killing his parents and sister? You call that normal? There was a few scenes, dude, where he was turning in from Henry to Vecna and it was glitching, and dude, that looks so sick, bro. I think it was episode 6 when he found Holly and Max in his mind. It's been, dude, there's a good 3 episodes, bro. It's gonna be good to rewatch them and get more out of them. We'd like to see Barb in season 5. Please, Earl, season 6. I will be called The Vanishing of the Duffer Brothers. I miss him. Daredevil Montgomery was Billy. He was a wonderful, lovable Aussie. Yeah, he was Aussie. No, he was great, dude. And he had a good arc, bro. He had a good arc. He saved Al, right? In the end, bro, he saw the light, bro. He was like Darth Vader, dude. He played a good... he played a guy you just wanted to freaking beat. Dacre. Yeah. Dacre. No. If this man is in my house, I will fight this man barehanded and still beat him. You're going to beat Vecna, bro? What are you going to do, bro? What are you going to do, bro? What are you going to do, He-Man? Himami? Or Hema-Melon? When he was a cave as a Boy Scout. Yeah, like, was that his trauma, dude? Who is that guy? And they never really showed what was in that briefcase. And yeah, that could be a traumatic experience as a kid to get a rock and brutally murder a guy who shot your hand. I don't know what 6-year-old could do that. Real Caleb. Did this seem like the weakest season to you guys in terms of writing? No, absolutely not. In terms of writing, no. Now, if there's plots, side plots that were like, yes, absolutely. And I mentioned those before. I think they dragged on the hate of Steve and Dustin too long. They dragged the Will being gay too long. Yeah. Dimitri would be a good character, Dreamwreck, yeah. Alexei Dimitri. Can we talk about Brenner knew everything from the beginning? That son of a bitch. Yeah, but who was before Brenner, bro? These are Brenner's stack of kids, bro. Now we got that Doc Linda Hamilton breeding another flock of kids. How far back does this go? And that's why, Callie was telling Eleven, we gotta blow up with the motherfucker, dude. We gotta go. We can't come back. Because there'll be another Brenner. There'll be another person. There'll be another whatever. Okay, Ronald, I'm on the episode 7. Max is back with the song that helped her, I guess. But what about the other girl? She did the same thing that Max did. But when she get back, she could Vecna White. Bro, that was the biggest, what the F moment. You got Holly and Max traversing through Henry's mind. And she goes, at the end, Holly, this is my exit, bro. You got to find your own fucking way. BRB, guys. Hold on. BRB, I got to take a quick piss, dude. Let's continue this conversation. Damn, dude. I drank like freaking 8 water bottles. I got all those empty water bottles these last 3 episodes. Yeah, that was the weirdest freaking thing, dude. She dragged her to this thing and they're like, oh, this is my door. It's like, bitch, you could have told me that before. And yeah, she went straight back to to Vecna's, yeah, that needed some more explanation. Max was just telling her, you gotta find your happy thoughts, you gotta be brave, just like your little toy thing. And she was really brave, not like dipshit Derek, bro. Sold out, motherfucker. He sold out, dude. I felt super bad for her, Ronald, absolutely, bro. I was like, Max, you gonna leave this poor girl alone here? Honestly, I would have never left her. I don't give a fuck how long I was up there. Max, you should have... Hell no, bro. I would never leave someone like that. A little kid in that dark ass fucking place. I would make sure she get back home before I get back home. But that's just me. That's just my kid. My bad. The music was way loud. Shout out to Mama's Karen and Joyce. Bro, Karen, bro, how awesome was her? She came out looking like, she looked like Sinead O'Connor in Terminator with that gown, leaving that psych ward or prison, wherever she was. But yeah, she saved the kids, bro, with the oxygen and the freaking dryer. Killed those demo dogs. Joyce, though, Sin YouTube. Joyce, I love Winona Ryder. I grew up with Winona Ryder, Reality Bites and whatever, but like she's played such a big role in the first 4 seasons, and this season all of her lines and everything, all of her dialogue is just talking to Will. Like obviously the first 6 episodes was like, no, I'm gonna protect you, you ain't doing shit. Now Will comes out as a sorcerer and she's like, all right, I was holding you back, it's just like, stop cuddling your kid, dude. She doesn't play any role in this besides just being a mommy figure. You know, I get it. But, yeah, again, and, you know, they're adding so many characters. There's a bunch of different storylines. It's kind of hard to keep up with everything, to be honest. I would love to see Eddie come back. How? What would be a respectful way? Is he gonna come out with his fucking guitar like, hey man, let's rock, you know? I wouldn't want to. I think if he came back, it'll ruin the show, bro. Not that it'll ruin it. It'll do like a fan service, the tip of the fucking hat. But I think he left in such a badass way, bro. As much as the fans want to see Eddie back, I think it would diminish his badass exit. His badass exit from last season. As much I would like to see him do. Now, if the writers can write something good, you know, if it made sense. If it made sense. Like, dude, he can't be alive. He's dead. He died in the Upside Down. Like, if he's gonna come back, then fucking bring back Barb. Bring out Bob. Bring back Alexi. Lost Stark got finally Stranger Things going to maybe memorable ones. Man, I am ready for the end. I am not ready for the end. I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. I hope to make more. But the cool thing about it is, dude, I've rewatched every season so many times. It's one of the most rewatched seasons. I just like playing it. I love everything about the show. It just reminds me when I was a kid, man. This is why I'm just attached to this. The first season, bro, kids just riding their bikes, playing board games, doing nerd. That was me, man. I tried the oxygen trick. I guaranteed it wouldn't work. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Priyan, what's up, dude? Did Steve die? No, he did not die. No one has died yet. Nobody has died. Elle's gonna die, bro, in the finale with Callie. Yeah, that's the thing, bro. Could be a nice trick writing thing. That's what they want the people to believe, bro. That's what they want the people to believe. It's always just like in politics or anything else in life, bro. The writers are trying to guide the audience to think one certain way. But it's a magic trick. It's a magic trick. Now, I've been saying tonight that it'll make sense for 11 to, you know, but not that way. I don't know. Did Holly and Max both make it to the real world? Just Max. Holly is still trapped in Vecna's or Henry's mind. Max is back though. She's back. Gotta be honest, Volume 2 was underwhelming and felt rushed. Chase, I get it, dude. I get it. But you can't have a crazy climactic moment before the finale. You just can't. The first few episodes, yeah, it's a hook. Seeing Will as a sorcerer. But as a writer, you're not gonna... It's a build-up. It's again, you say it felt rushed. It probably did. A lot of different storylines. And I can see how you feel like it felt rushed, but I knew it was going to be a setup episode. You got to get people, I mean, hyped, even though most people are like, the general consensus were like, I wasn't vibing with this one as much. But we're going to wait 6 days and we'll finally have some action, some closing, see what the hell's going on. Volume 1, fire. Volume 2, kind of weird. I get it, man. Alum, I hope you're right. No one needs to die, bro, to make it a good show. What happened to Holly? Is she a victim of Vecna with all 11 kids? Yep, she is now. That's how it ended. That scene was crazy, bro. All the kids with their heads back, wide eyes. It gave me like Beetlejuice vibes when they're about to go in that dance. That was pretty cool, bro. That was pretty cool. I don't like the wormhole stuff. Yes, Tecton. I'm all about wormhole and science and gravitational pulls and different dimensions. It's kind of like when Marvel went to the whole fucking time traveling bullshit and just got way too confusing. Alternate universes. But I don't think this wormhole thing, I think it's just they're using the wormhole theory or explanation is just basically to describe two worlds that are attached together, bro. And you can basically travel to one world to the other. It's I don't think we have to look too far into what a wormhole is. Dr. Clark or whatever, the professor, is expanded from season 1, right? Piece of paper, hole, travel through space and talk, travel instantly type of shit. I don't think you need to look too much into it. Question for everyone. Am I the only one who felt bothered by seeing the kids get tortured? That's like not something you show in the media and television back then. Bro, have you seen fucking Poltergeist, bro? Maybe not tortured. I don't know. I like it. It's what you don't see now because we're all kind of soft right now, mushy, get our feelings hurt by every little thing. I like it. I like it, man. It's and they weren't like tortured, like it's not like, you know, like it's a Friday the 13th movie where you're seeing someone getting their head slashed open or being tortured like the movie Saw or anything like that. It's the only torturing I saw with the kids is just getting that disgusting tentacle in their mouths. They weren't like, they were in Henry's mind, bro, just playing fucking Tea Party and shit like that. I didn't really see anything too crazy. Rubbed me off. I didn't like it. I get it, dude. I get it, Caleb. I think the first episode of Volume 2 is incredible. It was great, dude. I like all the episodes. I do like the episodes, man, where the Demogorgons just go haywire, bro, and just do some carnage. The Demo Dogs were pretty dope to see. The only damage they've done were those military officers, but here's what it is. Did not feel rushed, more so unnecessary dialogues. Unnecessary, absolutely. Felt so dragged on. However, I'm still, yeah, Angela, of course you're going to still be watching. It doesn't matter, bro. This could have been the 3 worst episodes ever for Stranger Things. You fuckers don't think you're not going to tune in next week to see the ending of this shit. No way. We're going to watch it to the end. I loved it, bro. I could fight good. If there's things you don't agree with or whatever, yeah, whatever, dude. Fucking roll with it, man. Have fun. I'm telling you guys, if you watch it over and over again, if you watch it 2-3 times, you're going to find those hidden messages, those questions that you don't have answered. Trust me, bro. The second go around is always the best. I missed so much streaming the first 4 episodes. When I went to rewatch them, I was like, what the fuck? I'm here asking everyone in the audience all these questions. Like, what's this? What's that? I'm like, bro, the dude just said it, dude. You just got to pay attention just a little bit more. I feel like I feel like if they team everyone, L with everyone, kill that son of a bitch. Back in Africa. Well, they're all teamed up, bro. They're all going. It's 18 now, bro. Max kept running up that hill and never looked back to see. That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that. Later, bitch. I'm going. Dude, I still think that was the most cold-hearted shit. Thank you for bringing me all the way over here. But that door, that one's for me, bro. No. You find your own door. How do I find my own door? I had Lucas. He's my boyfriend. He made me happy. You gotta find your Lucas. I don't have a boyfriend. How you gonna leave that poor girl alone, dude? How you gonna leave that poor girl alone, bro? That's so messed up. That was great, dude. That was great, JJ. Yeah, Duffer Brothers left this last episode of season 5 on a crazy and intense cliffhanger. They can make an entire season on it. I don't think it was a giant cliffhanger, bro. It wasn't intense. I think you're being facetious, and I get it, bro. What do you think of the wormhole reveal? Ever since Clark mentioned that in the early episode of this season, that was going to play a big part, bro. Listen, there's nothing on screen that has no meaning, bro. Every second is fought for every episode. So if you see something and you think, oh, that's nothing, it's always something. If it was nothing, they wouldn't put it in the episode. The falling scene of Holly, by the way. Yeah, that was gnarly, dude. She was vibing, bro. She was catching the air, feeling that air traveling to the freaking whatever dimension she was in, straight to the upside down, and then not to get just sucked out, bro. That was creepy, though, dude, when Nancy and Jonathan... That whole Nancy and Jonathan, bro. Be straightforward, bro. You're proposing to unpropose... Like, I didn't get that. That scene was dragged on a little too much, but... Yeah, you can't win them all. I'm still confused about the whole fucking thing. I'm still confused. So was Nancy, I mean, like, they talked about shared trauma, right? And I honestly, this is what I think. I think both of them realized, bro. He didn't tell her about the whole college thing. She could have went to see Jonathan in spring break, bro. They're done, bro. They're not compatible. There's no excitement coming from Jonathan, and that's done. I think if we had any closure, that the Nancy Jonathan thing is done. I think she wants them 6 nuggets, bro. I must be crazy, but I loved it much more than the first volume. I felt more invested in it, and it had me tear up a few times. Great, dude. Bro, I have no complaints about this one. I have no complaints about the whole season. I love it all. Do I agree with most things? Do I find things annoying? Yeah, sure. But it's so fun. It's great. The music is great. Playing that sad song, like that I don't know what that song is called, but it always gets me, bro. They always play at the perfect time in this show. I want Stranger Things demon fantasy stuff. I don't want Interstellar and Stranger Things. First off, Interstellar is my favorite movie of all time. But I get it. I mean, there's a lot of space theme. I mean, Clark, when they were doing the balloon experiment, you know, it was an homage to the Voyager, right? The Voyager is the farthest flown American-made object that's left our freaking solar system, you know, traveling in interstellar space right now. I like the nerd shit because I understand it. I understand the wormhole and black holes and this and that, but I get it. You want more? I want more Demogorgon carnage, bro. That's what I want. You know what? The previous comment was talking about kids being tortured. I'm kind of getting it. It wasn't from this volume. I didn't like my boy Derek being dragged lifeless and shit by a Demogorgon to the upside down. That part I did not like. I wonder how this can be explained by D&D. It will. It will. They're going to tie it all in, bro. One word about Jim Hopper. He's the best, bro. He's the best. What if the final villain will be Tessa Hydra or Mind Flayer? Just my imagination. If it happens, it'll be crazy. The Mind Flayer, bro. The Mind Flayer is what's controlling the puppet strings, bro. It's the Mind Flayer. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if Will's the one to go, bro. I think if anyone, Will's going to be the one. He was the chosen one, bro.
You were the chosen one!
He was the chosen one since the beginning, bro. I think Will might be the one to go. Terrifier 3 had a scene when Art blew up the kids with the...
You blew it!
Yeah, those Terrifier movies are the most wackiest movies ever, bro. They're fun to watch. You don't watch it for the plot, let's just put it that way. Something about Elle just disappearing from existence along with everything supernatural seems right. Compared to her dying, completely cleansing the world back to normal. No remnants remain. Bro, disappearing from existence along with everything supernatural seems right. Okay, so she disappears and what? Mike's... There's gotta be closure, bro. It can't be open-ended. If she's gonna die, make her die. Heartbeat done. If she just gets stuck in the other dimension and the series ends, it's like... Low-key would totally adopt a demo dog. Oh, good for you, bro. Fuck that shit. Those things scare the shit out of me, bro. No. Hell no. That dude's gonna eat you in your sleep, dude. You saw what happened to Dustin, right? The little slugs turn into those suckers. Text on 100% turning in even though I wasn't feeling volume 2. I already got my ticket to see it in theater. That's the thing, brother. I'm going to watch it here, obviously, on the Live Vibe. I'll be streaming the finale, folks. But I'm still going to watch it in theaters afterwards, though. I would love to watch it in the big screen. I hope it's not just a one-day thing and they show it for at least a week or two, but I'm obviously going to be watching it here, man. I got to finish the chapter here on the Live Vibe. I think theater tickets are sold out. What? Sold out, so it is only a one-day thing? They're so stupid if it is. You know how many people like myself would still pay, even though they saw it on Netflix, to watch it in the big screen, especially if it's good? They would make millions, bro. They would make so much money, Bran. They would make so much money. Yeah, the Wormhole theories are mysterious. Don't get me wrong, Interstellar is my #1 movie. I understand the physics. I just don't like that they took it down that angle. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I wish it was just something that's more simplified. But, I mean, how else are you going to explain this extraterrestrial world in the 80s? You know what I mean? Without... Again, how is Vecna? How did Vecna come down here? Like, why is it only Hawkins? Why is it that... There's so many questions. Why aren't these Demogorgons ruling over the United States or the world? Still enjoying every episode. 7, still watching. Vecna got a little girl, Holly, right? We gotta get Holly out of there, bro. I walked out of the movie theater maybe 25 minutes into Terrifier.
No!
I don't blame you, bro. That's something you gotta watch with your friends. You gotta watch it with a group of friends, dude. Cozy Ray. I don't know how to feel about it. Watch it again. Keep watching it. Wait, Terminator sacrifices him for Linda Hamilton. Easter eggs. Wait, Terminator sacrificed himself too, and Linda Hamilton is in this movie. Those are the Easter eggs. Yeah. So you think we're gonna have Elle get sucked through a wormhole with her fucking thumbs up like that? All right, guys. Thank you for joining me for all 3 episodes. I streamed, went off stream, went back on stream. A minute later, we did all 3 of them tonight. If you guys love this episode and want to watch the finale with me, subscribe to the Chris Sips 1 channel. I'll be here at 8 p.m. to watch the finale with you folks. I love you all. Thank you for vibing here on the Live Vibe, and we'll catch you guys next week. Peace out.